What about this side?
So that's about a 4 or 5 inch little action figure. We put him down where it's dipping, and when you hold it level, you can see that the action figure starts about his knees, so it's already dipping down over an inch towards the middle. The material's bunching up along the sides. And on this corner of the couch, there's a hole from the pillow, or the back pillow, moving away from it. It was delivered like this. The cardboard's not secured to the back over here. Makes a lip. You can see the pillows are lumpy, like the material's falling towards the bottom. The stitching right here on this corner is extremely tight. It's probably going to pop, or the material will rip. You can see this back pillow is very stuffed, so it's actually pulling the material off the back of the couch. It's very tight right here. We looked at the one in the store, and it was a lot more relaxed.
Even this pillow right beside it is a little bit more relaxed. Going in and coming out. That one just stays tight.
Some of the material on delivery was rubbed off here on this line, like it was drug across something.
Wow, you can really see that.
Same thing right here. Material's missing off of it.
Where at again? Just the lighting.
That one's pretty faint. You might not be able to get that one. But back here, I pointed these out to the delivery driver. Just little holes. Those don't go away no matter which way you try to move the fabric. They're always there, like something pulled on them. Along this corner here. Looks like the material's been rubbed off. The seam that starts in the middle up here comes down and curves over and then comes back down, so it's not straight. Missing material right here from the felt.
There.
And over here on the arm. So the arm normally sits up right about here.
So this is where I leaned over one day.
And this is where it goes down to now. So this is where it was. This is where it's broken already. And it goes back up over here. So there's a big divot here. We realized that this is just cardboard and maybe some thin wood. I don't know if it was bad lumber. That was within just a few days. Over here on the front of the piano wedge, there's a small hole forming on the corner already. That was there when it was delivered. We pointed that out to the delivery driver. And this couch is already starting to dip in as well, just like the ottoman. Right here, it's not really holding that shape like we saw on the showroom floor. We'll get back to that when we take all the cushions off. This was the piece of the cardboard that's come off. It seemed like there should have been a staple there. I don't know if there was. But this came out, and then we realized that there's a piece of cardboard in here, and the piece of cardboard is actually ripped as well. So there's just a lip there now.
All along here is nice and firm, stapled in. This piece is missing. When you reach in and pull the material out underneath the staple that's missing, this is what you see. It's a broken piece of cardboard. And then even when you stuff it back in, like you staple it back up yourself, you still see a divot in the material.
On the corner piece, we realized that
I was showing even over here.
The cushions line up with the front of the couch itself. You come over here, and there's actually a lip. You look straight down.
So you can tell that we back it all the way up to this joint right here. So we back it all the way up. Hangs over.
Show them on that one too, so that they see you're doing the same thing.
Oh. Alright. Back up to the joint. Push all the way in. Even.
So I don't know if the measurements were bad on this one, but we've moved the cushions from one couch to the other. The cushions are all the same size. This couch just doesn't sit the same as the other one. The cushions don't hang over the edge or even line up with it.
See, a lot of the back cushions are like this, like cinched in the middle, and then the material is bulky, kind of lumpy. If you can see it sticking out in the sunlight, all the lumpiness of the pillows, especially that one. I see a lot of lumpiness already on the back of the piano wedge.
So we didn't realize it at the time, but we pulled the cushion off and we saw a bunch of white stuff on it. We didn't realize what it was. Now the material here isn't stapled, it's not secured, and foam's just kind of hanging out.
Oh, that was what it was. Every time we probably sat in it and made those
Fall out.
Yep.
And back here in the corner, the material's not fastened to anything. I'd assume it should have been fastened to this piece of wood over here, but it's not. It's just open. So we pulled it off. We actually saw bare wood. And then you can see the material here as well. I don't know. It seems to be stretched real tight. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be. It just seems lazy.
Babe.
What was it? What was going on over there?
I can reach through. Feel wood.
A lot of the material, we noticed it along all the couches. When you reach into the back, the material should be kind of stapled in. And like this corner over here, you can reach all the way down, push it in the back of the couch. And if you were flexible, you could probably reach down and grab the floor or the material on the bottom of the couch. But giant gaps in the sewing or stapling. And then still, it's not secured. It's just kind of shoved in there. So there's the wood again. Before we start pulling the rest of them off, do you want to show them the lines that are on those cushions? tried to rub these lines out and they just stayed. So I'm not sure what happened to the material here.
And these two cushions actually don't match at all. They's pulling out. If you flip them over, they're a totally different brown. They're darker brown.
Back over here, if you bring the camera closer. This is just a giant hole. Guessing it's just to eat your change. Maybe when we get rid of the couches, we'd have a bunch of money in there. But yeah, just it's not secured. You can see the material hanging out here as well, not secured in. Same thing on this side, just kind of going over. You can pull it from this side. Something's holding it on this side at the bottom. Back over here, another one of those. This is probably the biggest area where the material's not secured. There's no staples. Basically all along this foot section.
Show us where the staples are. Push your fingers like on the normal side. Over here. Over here on the normal side.
So you can't get your fingers through, you can't get anything through, which is, I believe, the way it's supposed to be. Then you come over here and there's actually a piece of wood sticking out. When you sit down on this particular area of the couch or lean against it, you can hear the staples scraping against the wood. I can feel one of them on this piece of wood. So whoever was stapling it missed. And then once you come over here, it starts getting better again, but this entire section is not done well. Is there anything else? I believe that's it so far. We'll keep you posted.
Thank you.